Hey there, Liz here, and welcome to my side garden. Today I'm going to show you what I accomplished yesterday and what I hope to accomplish in the coming summer months. Over here, I planted some petunias. Right there's a petunia and another one and a couple more. And I have strawberries growing from last year. I'm super excited about those. They are going to grow and I'm excited. And I planted some more seeds. Oh look, a train. Can you hear the train? And then I planted a bunch of sunflower seeds, but I don't remember where I planted them all. And I planted marigold seeds. They're just all over the place. I just threw flower seeds everywhere and I'm excited. I'll show you more about how there used to be all this grass. See this grass right here? That's the grass that I have not gotten rid of yet. I was too tired. I got rid of grass all along that terrace in the middle and the next one above. Wow, that looks really terrible with my finger pointing, but oh well. So I put all sorts of wildflower seeds in that patch, and then I put several different seeds in the top up here. So like right there, I put all sorts of different wildflower seeds, and there, I don't know, I have no idea what I did. But I also have this ridiculous amount of grass that needs to be taken care of. That'll happen eventually. And I just threw those railroad ties right there. There's that train again. So last year I had my strawberry seeds, or my strawberry plants, in that little bucket right there. You can see that. And it did not do well. They were not happy in there. It was too difficult to keep them hydrated. So they pretty much failed. And then over here, I have my daylily, which, that train is gonna drive me insane. I have to tell you about my daylilies and my irises because I literally took them in a bucket from my old house and I brought them to this house, and they make me happy. Happy plants, happy life, right? Is that the saying? No, probably not. Here's the side where I have a bunch of grass, and I threw those railroad ties right there because whatever. Like I don't have the planning or time or finances at the moment to redo all that. That's a lot to redo, and this is only this side of my house. And I'm also super excited because I put a bunch of sunflower seeds on this side of that little, there used to be a birdhouse on there, but my kids whacked it with a stick or something and it fell off. It was old anyway and mostly broken. So yeah, you know how I have my sunflower seeds over here, or no, my strawberry seeds. I planted them all around these other strawberry plants. We'll see if they grow. I'm hopeful, but I don't know. I'm not that great at plants. I don't have that big of a green thumb. Then in the very middle, I let this thing grow. I think it's a cat mint or a catnip, something like that. I don't know. But it's pretty and it's green and it's luscious, so it can stay until I don't like it anymore, and then it has to leave. Along with all that dumb grass over here, I spent a long time shoveling grass out of the top two terraces, and then my back hurt, so I decided to stop. So next to this pot, I put a bunch of marigold seeds all around here and there, and throughout the poppies. And then on the top tier, I left that little bunch of grass because I kind of thought it was cool looking, super tall and green and alive. But then right behind it, if you look closely, there's that stuff. And it is a crazy invasive vine here in Nebraska. And it's crazy. I'm excited to see what it looks like this summer because I'm gonna let it grow. Even though the snakes like to hide in it and stuff, I figured, oh well, I'm not that afraid of snakes, and my kids love to catch them, so they can do that. And the snakes love these railroad ties. The other day, I was over there. See that pile of grass on the top? there was a railroad tie right there and I took it off and I put it somewhere else, which probably wasn't my best idea. But there was a snake hiding under it and that was kind of interesting. And there's my tulips that have been spent, and then they're gonna wither, and maybe I'll move them or something because that's not the best spot, but maybe it's fine. Oh, you can hear the bells now. I also wanted to point out that on the left side of these tulips that I planted one type of flower seed, and on the right side I planted a different type of flower seed. And I have no idea what I planted because a nice lady from the town that we used to live in a year and a half ago, she gave me a bunch of flower seeds and she wrote me a sweet note and it said something like, here are some flower seeds to plant in your new house for your new garden, and that was just so sweet. So that's what I did. I think some of them might have been like mini hibiscus, or maybe they were let me think, mini hollyhocks. Is that a thing? I think that's a thing. We'll call it a thing. So yep, I'm excited for all the different flower types that we're going to grow in here. Before I forget, I just want to point out that I did plant an acorn squash like somewhere over here, so that'll be fun. And I'm just going to make it go this way into all that grass because whatever, it can help protect my acorn squash when there's frost or something. And I'm just excited for all these poppies. I like poppies. And there's our hammock. Look at that. And our wheelbarrow. Yep. Eventually, I'm going to put like a patio. Eventually. I dug it out with a flat shovel so far. It needs to be dug out some more. And then I don't really know what that is. No idea. I thought it was something like a peony or something, but I don't know. It was kind of growing when we first bought the house a year ago, so I let it grow. We'll see. And I put some gladiolas in that pile, even though there's a bunch of weeds growing in it right now. I don't know. It'll be fun to see what all grows here. And I have to say, hanging baskets are one of my least favorite. They're just frustrating to try and keep moist. So I put some sunflower seeds in there to see if they'll grow. I had some mammoth sunflower seeds. That would be hilarious if they got really tall, but I doubt that they'll get very tall because, you know, they might not get very much water because I don't know, but I'm going to water this place a lot more this year because I want my stuff to grow. I have basil down here somewhere. I don't remember where I planted it. I think on the bottom terrace. We'll see. The other thing I did yesterday was I planted some lilac bushes over here. I tore them off of our lilac fence over there, and then I put them in the ground over here. They're surprisingly easy to take out of the ground in where I'm at. So they look really terrible right now, but I'm hoping that they'll look better in a week or so, like this one. It just looks so pitiful, but there it is, all the way there. The leaves are all droopy, but it'll get better. That one doesn't look too bad. Look at that. It doesn't look horrible, even though my child tore it out and I had to put it back in after they got home from school last night. So yeah, I don't really know what to do over here. There's a bunch of wild cucumbers that are invasive, and there's this dumb water covert thing that comes into my yard and makes a river every time it rains really heavily, and it goes all the way down into the backyard. Super fun to watch. I get my own river. So I put another lilac bush right there, and then I think I put some sunflower seeds a little bit over. We'll see how that goes. I almost forgot to show you this other part of my side yard. There's a stick right there in the middle. See that stick? It's actually the top of a lilac bush that I planted a month ago when I accidentally pulled it up from our lilac fence. And look, I have trash sitting right there. It's been sitting there for like a week. I should probably pick that up. And some other weeds. And I tried to plant a poppy over here, but it was very not happy with me. So it might come back next year, maybe. Who knows? But I also put a plant over here and it didn't make it over the winter. That was a bummer. This one, I have no idea what it was, but I took it from the wilderness a couple miles away. And then there's that thing. It'll probably get big and be happy. And that's the same other thing again. And then this one, that was the same thing that I planted on the other side, and it did not do, I don't know. It might be alive, which would be cool. And then over here, one second, here is my grapevine. Pretty excited about that. Look at it, it's happy, kind of happy. It's actually not super happy. Most of it looks pretty dead, except for the leaves coming out. But that's a good sign. So over here, I also put some cannas, some canna bulbs. Wow, that piece of trash looks really bad. But here is some more of that vine, which is going to climb up this pole, and it will look cool this year. I'm going to allow it to climb. Last year I did not, because I didn't like it. It was just crazy invasive looking. I think that does it for my side garden tour. I'm excited for it. I will say I need to fix my yard and do other stuff over here too, but the main part I wanted to show you was all the flower bedding, and in the fall it will look amazing and I'm excited for it. Gotta work hard this summer to keep those weeds down. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we will catch you on the next video. Maybe it'll be my backyard or my other side yard or my front yard. Which one should it be?